Celtics to start out. And the series everyone has been waiting for. The NBA Finals are now underway. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Garnett is out there with Perkins. Then there's Allen. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. Now here's Pierce. Following the miss by Larry Bird, Pierce good.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Rondo against Johnson. Bird high post. Shoots over Pierce. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Rondo on top. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot by Pierce will not go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Bird. Garnett grabs the board. Allen outside. Johnson against Rondo. Pass to Pierce. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper. Pierce has got his second bucket.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Allen outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's Pierce on the wing. Perkins with a screen on Bird. Pierce wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Boston off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Bird dishes to Ainge. Pass to Parrish. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's Pierce on the wing. Bird cover. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. He hits both from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Bird finds McHale over Garnett. And Kevin McHale the bucket on the assist by Bird.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Rondo against Johnson. Pass to Pierce. Launches it. Ainge grabs the board.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
In the corner, it's Bird. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Over McHale. The kick out to Pierce. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Celtics on offense. Rondo passes to Perkins. Pierce inside the 3-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Good on the bucket. Parrish has got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Garnett rebounded by the Celtics. Shot on the way. Bird can't hit.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Outside, Pierce. And it's Bird with the rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
That evens the score.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmaker.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Pierce. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now, here is Bird. And good that time. McHale's got his second basket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Rondo on top. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Pierce. Again, Pierce missing. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Ainge trying to get open as Bird. The shot's good from Ainge.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Boston trailing. Pierce with it. And it's Bird picking him up. The shot by Pierce will not go. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. Ainge kicks to Bird. Here's McHale. And it's in there. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Pass to Ainge. Here's Parrish. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Parrish has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now. Just not good enough.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton comes in for McHale. And Wedman subbed in for Ainge. James Posey's checked in for the Celtics. Cassell comes in for Rondo. Pass to Cassell. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. And they get it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Bird. Dennis Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Cassell. From 13, and it's Boston with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Cassell. It's Perkins atop the key. Pass to Allen. Now Posey. Defended by Bird. 5 on the clock. And it's Pierce with the jam!
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it.
Cassell against Johnson. A wide open look for Bird. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Cassell. Still scoreless. Allen up top. The high post shot. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
On the wing, Johnson. Screen by Walton. Johnson dishes to Walton. On the wing, Bird. Posey covering. Yes, that goes in. Bird's got 6.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Johnson against Cassell. Pierce for 3. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And some changes here for the Celtics. P.J. Brown's checked in for Perkins. And it's Garnett in for Paul Pierce. Allen outside. Boasted. No good that time either. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Sting. Here's Vincent. Here's Wedman. Posey covering. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by Sting, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And, well, you see the burst, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
Here is Sting. He's covered by Cassell. Sting passes to Wedman. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. No good on that one. Inside, here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here is Sting. He's covered by Cassell. Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen passes to Cassell. And here is Posey. Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen, that's good.
Man, this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sting. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Cassell. Nothing on the board. Here's Garnett. And another basket for Boston.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by... And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Down out there with Garnett. Then there's James Posey. Then there's House. And it's Cassell in at the point. Vincent the pass to Sting. Pass to Wedman. Garnett grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Brown. That shot off. Great D that time from Walton. Redmond the pass to McHale. Here is Sting. He's covered by Cassell. Pass to Sting. Back to Vincent. The three. It's hauled in by Bryant.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Posey. Now here's Garnett, defended by McHale. Kicks it out to Garnett. Here's Cassell, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Boston making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Here's Posey. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a three-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Vincent, the pass to Wedman. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Celtics leading by 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Rajon Rondo.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Over Posey. Wedman can't get it to go. Posey up top. He has 5. Here's Cassell. The screen from Brown. Fires from deep. Cassell, no good. Celtics trail by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here is Seasting. He's covered by Rondo. Clock at 4. McHale misses. And here's Boston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Cassell. Hasn't made one yet. Over Vincent. Here's Brown. And Boston with the rebound. McHale's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Vincent. Garnett with the block. And they recover it. Pass to Vincent. Here is Seasting. He's covered by Rondo. McHale for 3. Boston. No good that time either. Posey with it. Pass to Cassell. And here is Posey beyond the arc. A rebound by Walton. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Wedman, and it's Johnson in for Vincent. Celtics also with a sub. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Cassell. The shot by Seasting, no good. It's the Celtics ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Back to Allen. Pass to Posey. Back to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Busted. No good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Seasting passes to McHale. And it's good for 2. 8 points for Kevin McHale.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rondo on top, defended by Parrish. Lob pass to Garnett. Stolen by Bird. To the middle, here's Parrish. Off with the layup. Celtics leading by 3. Posey dishes to Rondo. Allen, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Allen. Lets it fly from 18. It's good. Allen's got 9 points.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Johnson surveying the floor. On the wing, Bird. For the 3. And Boston with the rebound. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. They set the screen. McHale against Rondo. Here's Allen. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Danny Ainge is checked in for C-State. And then for Boston. Davis comes in for Garnett. And Pierce subbed in for James Posey. Rondo kicks to Allen. Pass to Pierce. Davis with a screen on Bird. Pierce for 3. Rebounded by Ainge.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside Rondo. Now Allen shoots over Ainge. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Celtics trail by 7. Up top, Bird, defended by Pierce. They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And the first one at the line is good. Walton's checked in for the Celtics. Leon Poe's checked in for Boston. Bird hits them both. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Allen finds Pierce. Outside Rondo. And it's punch on Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Boston making a switch here. Cassell's checked in.
Sam Cassell.
Johnson against Cassell. Pass to Walton. No good on that one. Davis with some nice D. Ainge against Cassell. Outside, Pierce. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Perkins comes in for Leon Poe. And it's Garnett in for Glenn Davis. Celtics trail by 6. Now 8. 5 points in the game. Bird looking it over. Bird finishing in close.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson against Cassell. Pass to Perkins. Now here's Pierce. The Celtics working the ball around now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Larry Bird with the slam.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Garnett with a screen on Bird. Pierce attacking. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pierce has got 16.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up the lane there.
Haynes, the pass to Walton. Johnson against Cassell. Here's Walton. Not enough on that one as it misses. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Cassell. Back to Pierce. Garnett, the screen. 5 to shoot. The shot by Pierce, no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And it's Parrish with the jam.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Cassell. No scoring in this one. Garnett with a screen on Johnson. Here's Cassell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Celtics trail by 4. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Bird. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
It's Garnett on the wing. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Parrish. Here's Bird. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Cassell to the inside. Well, fade away, and that one hits back iron. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
Looking at how the... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's Rondo. He has yet to score. They've got Ames. Parrish is out there with Kevin McHale, and it's Bird, and it's Johnson in at the 1. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. Rondo kicks to Allen. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Parrish. Here's Johnson. McHale inside. Defended by Garnett. Bird, pocket 6. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Bird. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Garnett with a screen on Bird. For 3, Pierce. A rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bird's shot is good.
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Johnson against Rondo. It's Garnett on the wing. Fades. It's good. Garnett's got 10.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
And it's Parrish with the jam.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Rondo looking around. Pass to Garnett. It's stolen by McHale. Johnson against Rondo. And here is Ainge on the wing. Bird. McHale right side. Over Garnett. That misses off the backboard.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Perkins. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
The shot by Ainge, no good.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Boston trailing. On the wing, Bird. Defended by Pierce. And so Allen will bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rondo passes to Pierce. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this whole spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Garnett. Back to Rondo. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Over Johnson. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. And here is Johnson. And here's Bird. Pierce covering. Bird against Pierce. Shot from 16. And he can't bank that one in. Boston trailing. Allen dishes to Pierce. This one for 3. A putback. And Garnett able to finish. Garnett's got 12 in the game.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Johnson against Rondo. It's Garnett on the wing. Back to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Knocked away. 3-on-3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
The shot's good from Parrish.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside, Pierce tries the spin move. Count it. Good. 18 points for him.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Pass to Bird. They double-team Bird. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Ames, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that.
Cassell is checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Sam Cassell.
Here's Johnson. Now, here is Ames. Bird, high post. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Cassell. Still without a basket. Pass to Pierce. Here's Allen. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Here's Bird. No good off the front iron. Celtics on offense. Here's Cassell. Upside Pierce. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 9 assists now tonight.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Now here's Pierce. Now here's Allen. Ainge covering. Garnett against McHale. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Edmonds checked in for Ames. Bird fights for his bucket inside.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Pierce finds Allen. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in.
Number 5, Bill Walton.
Here's Pierce. He's got 20. Garnett surveying the defense. Driving in. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Walton. Here's Wedman. And he converts the layup. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Walton with the steal. Johnson with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
Here's Pierce. And he banks in the layup. Pierce has got 22. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Celtics on offense. Here's Cassell. Still yet to score. Stolen by Bird. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Paul Pierce.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. P.J. Brown's checked in for Boston. Posey comes in for Ray Allen. Free throw good. Bird. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Garnett. Here's Cassell. And it's tight with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Bird. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Cassell. Offensive rebound Celtics. Garnett against Walton. Garnett in the post. Goes back up. And Walton sends it back. Here's Redmond. Defended by Pierce. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to Bird. Over Posey. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Boston trailing. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Bird outside. Screen by Walton. Down low. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pierce attacking. And Posey kicks to Garnett. For the tie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. That one drops. He ties it up.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Vincent with it. Fires away from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. James Posey out there with Glenn Davis. Then there's Rondo. Then it's Brown. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. And they get it back. That gives them the lead. Posey's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 3. Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's McHale. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Out left to the wing. Here's Posey. That 3 off the mark. Here is Seasting. He's covered by Rondo. Vincent on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Redmond. Rebounded by Allen.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 3. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Pass to Vincent. Screen by Walton. Vincent's shot is good. And here's Boston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rondo, bounce pass. Nobody near Allen. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Seasting. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Celtics lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a point.
No problems knocking that one down. Allen's got 20 points.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bird, he's checked in for Vincent. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Bird inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Celtics. High post Allen. To the paint. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Seasting, defended by Allen. Seasting passes to McHale. Now here's Bird. Posey covering. Bird off the bounce. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bird's got 16 here in the second half.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Rondo passes to Allen. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 22 points for Ray Allen.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Bird from past the arc. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Posey. And again, it's Boston converting.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here is Seasting. The 17-footer. Another shot. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just one on the basket from McHale. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Ray Allen is on the win. Back to Rondo. Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Rolls up on the elbow, and he hits the jumper for two. Rondo's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, you got to be better defensively on Rondo there as he comes off that screen.
Bird outside. Pass to Wegman. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Good work there as it goes.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
It's Allen on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. McHale's to the middle. Here's Bird, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bird's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rondo, bounce pass. Brown kicks to Allen. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Pass to Bird. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And McHale gets it to go.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now Posey. Back to Rondo. Pass to Posey. Over Bird. Posey, no luck.
Allen. He's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Edmond can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Rondo can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside Rondo, it's Allen on the wing. Boston, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Bird inside. Posey covering. Count it. Bird's got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Davis kicks to Rondo. Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Davis. Here's Posey. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. From 17 feet out. Rebound, Boston. Posey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trying to end the drought. Outside Davis. Beyond the arc. That one misses.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
That does not go. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Takes the 3. The shot misses.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Davis pulls it down. And so Allen will bring it up for Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Ainge comes in for Wedman. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. And then for Boston, Perkins is checked in for Brown. Garnett comes in for Glenn Davis. And Pierce subbed in for James Posey. Now Bird.
All the officials are all over that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Now Garnett can't get it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
It misses. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Here's Garnett. Oh, falling away.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
And he recognized the situation, saw an advantage there, and he didn't hesitate to capitalize.
Now Allen. Rondo against Johnson. Here's Garnett to take the lead. Garnett getting it done down there.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Allen against Ainge. Count the basket! And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
And that one falls for McHale.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And the three misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Larry Bird.